Yeah, so that was When You're Right by the great Micah Shemaiah. So my brethren, my partner, Nomadic Rasta, couldn't be here. He's down in Diani. Shout out to everybody in the coast, Mombasa, Khalifi, Watamu, Malindi, the whole place. So he's setting some questions to ask the eye since he couldn't be here. So I'm going to represent for the brother right now. So his first question is, Von's Beauty for Ashes album remains one of your favorite albums. What is one soundtrack that album anyone listening should not miss?
Beauty for Ashes, yeah, 2014 album, Midnight. The track everybody should tune in right now is a track called Tried and Tested, Malafi. This is a song written in 2013 about the brand new Great Dam that has just opened up in Ethiopia, right?
Malcolm Addis Ahmed,
yes.
2018.
Yes, it's a new year, it's a new age. And the importance of that dam in asserting the sovereignty of an African nation that was never under colonial rule, never treaty to any contracts with the colonized powers, the right. So to hear that song written 12 years ago, and then to see in 2025 the dam open up with no war, no controversy with Egypt, Africans solving problems through peace, through the way His Majesty would have wanted it done. So yeah, Tried and Tested, Aki Beka. Check it out.
So his next question is, many don't know you're actually like a professor, have law.
Was. Yeah.
But still you teach us,
Mimi ni mwanafunzi, mimi ni mwalimu.
Mwalimu.
Same way.
All right. So your connection to law and making the scholar side of you compared to the creative side of you. What has that taught you?
Well, I think the law side of my path in life is something that's interesting, and it opens up my eyes to how power works in the world, in the West especially. How power is molded to people with resources. That's one of the biggest things you take away when you go behind the curtain of how law works, especially in America in that setting, So to balance that with the creative side, really wasn't much of a balance because my full priority is the creative side. I do my legal work here and there on the side, but it's something that I'm full on with urgency into this work that we did last night, this work that we do in the studios. That's the urgency of what I'm here on this earth right now to do. So we give thanks for every opportunity to blend. We need all tools at our disposal, right, Malafi?
Yes, sir.
We need doctors, we need lawyers, we need Rastafari houses to have all of these elements represented, especially as we come forward to the continent of Africa, which is what you're so working on. So, yeah, man, big up.
His last question for you now. Big up to the Nomadic Rasta, Loboso. How can we bridge the Africa and the Caribbean link better moving forward in this information age?
All right. Well, I would say let's start with the culture. Let's start with the music. Let's start with the food. Let's start with the things that connect us and bind us, and use that as launching points for broader things. You understand? Like, this is the role of music and culture, to be a spark for all things in society to get better, whether it's in the family scale or the community scale or the nation scale. So more events, more tours, more collaborations. I know there's a lot of artists from my island of St. Croix that would love to come out to Nairobi, and we should have the same exchange back in the VI in Jamaica. Different artists. We need to see Cathy Matete and Lavosti and Kare at Dub in the Rainforest someday. Having these kind of connections and visits, and I think our governments should sponsor these things. Let's get the Kenyan government, the VI government, to get some exchanges going. I think these can really help,
And we also need the airlines to put some direct flights. No more going through Europe and America to get from the Caribbean to Africa. We don't need that. Yeah. It's a shorter flight, less issues with paperwork. But earlier today, the man did a nice live dub session here. So we want to cut to that. And we had some performances by Nairobi young legends coming up. Cathy Matete, Kare, Lavosti, and Japilla. So we're going to cut to that. Check that out. This is Pwani Viungo, the podcast, that Coastal Spice, everything nice.